Hey, so we're in my kitchen and Jacob's just having a snack over here and I'm making some rice and trying to figure out what to have for dinner. And he's just getting out of his chair. I'm not really sure what he's up to, but I'm sure you'll hear it soon just as well as I will. And yep, let me pick him up. Well, okay, so, hi. Hi. So anyway, this is actually my second video today, and the reason I'm recording it is the same reason I told you, I think, over the last two videos, which is sometimes ideas just come and come and come, and you have to share them, right? You have to go with your intuition and with your gut and just share what you need to share. And here's this this thing that came in my mind. I actually just finished listening to a Dave Severn audio. He was when he recorded it, he had just turned diamond in Amway. Okay, just phenomenal audio. It's like 2.5 hours long. I listened to it on the way to Santa Cruz this morning. Last night rather, and then on the way back, and then while Jacob was napping, after we were back. I mean, it was just like that long and so worth it. And I'll link to it below. It's just the previous post to this one probably, or two posts before, whatever, depending on if I post this first or my my video from the beach this morning. So anyway, here's what came up in my mind as as Jacob was having a snack, and I was making rice and stuff, washing dishes, and I remembered the day when I was still working. I was a teacher. I was working in Lakewood High School in New Jersey, on the Jersey Shore. And I remember I was working in the ESL department, English as a Second Language, and we were going to a meeting, to a department meeting with their supervisor, right? This guy named Bob Jacks. And everyone was all stressed out because they were about to do some layoffs. They were about to let some people go. And I remember this because me and this other lady were the last ones hired. I was actually the last one. And I know she was really stressed out. And yet, here's everyone with, feeling really like anxious and not sure what's going to happen. And I was probably the most calm person there. Even more calm than the supervisor, who didn't want to have to, do the job who didn't want to do the job of, letting someone go. And the reason that I was feeling so good and so calm is because I had, at that point, started my network marketing business already. And what's very funny, it's hard to lift this guy up with just one hand. And this is like the side I usually don't hold him on. I'm holding the phone with my left hand, which I usually lift him up with. So anyway, I'd already started my business, and it gave me something to look forward to. It gave me something that just felt like the future was much brighter. I wasn't dependent on the Board of Education or the Department of Education, depending on where I was working at the time. I wasn't depending on them for a paycheck. I wasn't depending on a boss for a paycheck. I was in control of what was going to happen to me. I had something better going on, and it made such a huge difference. And so I guess I was thinking about it because Dave Severn was talking about, when he was working as an accountant or CPA, and doing considerably good, and then at the same time not doing so good because, as I think most people in America and maybe other countries as well at this point will agree, the more you make, probably the more debt you have. And so he talked about it, and I think that's what reminded me of that. And so I just wanted to say that if you're working right now and maybe you're not seeing a future for yourself, or maybe the money's not coming in like you want it to, maybe you need a dream. Maybe you need something to look forward to in your future. And if that's you, then get in touch with me or click on one of the links on this website and see where it takes you, because you deserve to see a better future for yourself.